Amazing. Mohammed, you want to say something?
Hello, good evening, sir. So,
Yes.
awareness art is just like you showing your business or showing your new product um to new people. Like you are trying to create an awareness to people that you exist. Or if you have, for example, you have a new product, you want to show it to people that you are hosting a new product, then you create an awareness ad so that it will reach a lot of people. Or if you are running a new business, just showing people that you exist.
All right, that's amazing. So awareness are basically you don't want people to take any action, you just want them to see it. So what about traffic ad? I also explained something about link clicks and landing page under traffic ad. So who is ready to speak? All right, Mercy. Really nice to see you.
Okay. Good evening, sir. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
So under traffic ad, it has a link clicks and landing page views. So the link clicks, it's just for people to click on the link. They might not necessarily wait for the page to open or for the website to open, and they might leave. And then you said that it's usually for people that have a website. Probably they want more visitors to visit their sites. While under the same traffic, we have landing page views. They will click the site, they will click the button onto the site, and they will wait for it to load so that they can visit the site. So that's traffic ad. That's the way it goes.
All right, all right, all right. Um, that's amazing actually. So that's basically what traffic ad is. So I also said under traffic ad, you can send traffic to your DM, maybe WhatsApp, Instagram, or Messenger, and you can also send traffic to your Instagram profile. So what about engagement ad? All right, Godwin.
Okay, engagement ad is you just an ad where you just want to create engagement with your post. You want people to like, share, comment on your post. That's it.
Okay, and you can also do one more thing.
Yeah, you just want people to engage with your post.
All right, all right. You also said that with engagement ads, you can make people what message you on Instagram or Facebook or maybe your WhatsApp DM. I don't know if you can remember that.
Okay.
All right, all right. So what about leads? Lead ad. Okay, Mr. Sholamu, you are.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Leads as is used to generate contacts where you get the information about the customer so that you can do the follow up. Thank you, sir.
All right, all right. That's actually very simple. So leads use it to get people's contact. Then you can what follow up. So who can tell me the difference between leads and sales? Okay, let's see. Godwin. Godwin. All right, this is not today's work. Let's be
Okay.
fast.
Difference between leads and sales.
Yes.
Okay. Leads is you want you want to get their contact. You want to get their contact, and sales is you want them to take action to buy.
All right, that's fair. So sales is mainly for those who have e-commerce sites. They want people to take that action to buy almost immediately. While leads, you can actually follow up and build familiarity. It gives time to build familiarity and build trust so people can buy, which is actually incredible. That's incredible. So you can go to the group chat and tell your people that the class has started. So this one is just us going through last week work before we move on. So yeah, I usually choose manual campaign so that I'll be able to it will just give me more control. So look at campaign, ad set, and ad. Amazing, right? So who can explain what basically campaign, ad set, and ad is all about? Like what's the campaign, what's the ad set, what's the ad? Mohammed, do you want to explain?
Yes, sir.
Amazing. All right.
When we talk about the campaign is actually the backbone of the art. It's just like the whole art. Um, this is where you set of the actual, let me say, the art name, and then what you want, as you just explained, this traffic and this engagement and others. This is where you are going to select the name and which type of art you want to run. That's for campaign. That's the main one. And then the asset is actually the behind the scene, mostly the behind the scene of what you want to spend on the ads, as in the daily budget, including the interest, your targeting, the placement, and other stuff. They are all under the ad set. While under the ad is usually what the people will see on their screen. This include most of the ads creative, the image or the video, the call to action, the primary text, and then the headline. It's all on ad. So it's what people will see, while ad set is behind the scene of the ad, and also campaign is the backbone. That's what I wanted to say.
All right. Mercy, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, he has already said it all. So that the campaign houses the ad sets and the ad. Then the ad set is about everything that has to do with the the daily budget, your placement, your target audience, everything just behind the scene of the ad. Then the ad is now the visuals, what you want Facebook to show people around. So it could be the picture, the video, the headlines, the call to action, whether it is to read more, watch more, or to take a buying action. So that's just what it's all about.
All right. Actually, that's impressive. So how many of us were able to watch the videos? I shared some videos. Um, most especially the new one on Facebook ads, a lot of videos. How many of us were able to watch? If you're able to watch them, just raise up your hand. Okay. I need to see more hands up. Oh. If you're able to watch the videos, let me see your hands up. Oh, wow. All right, you can put your hands down. So if you haven't watched the videos on mastering Facebook audience targeting, let me see your hands up. Like you haven't watched it. All right, please let's take our time to go through these things. Let's take our time to go through these things. Because there's no point paying money for something and not actually optimizing it. Though I understand that it is lifetime access, but it's just best to just go with the class. All right. Now on this side, like I said, this is what ad set, which is basically what ad settings. So this is where you set up your ad, your targeting, your placements, your daily budget and everything. This is basically where you set everything up. Then ad, that's where you decide what visual, what text you want Facebook to show your audience. So that's how easy it is. It's the same on both platforms. So before I move on, let me ask for questions. If you have any questions. So if you have any questions, let me just see your hand up. Any questions? All right, Mr. Sholami, you are.
There's this question I asked on our platform. If I'm choosing different locations, will it have a cost implication? If I'm choosing, maybe Lagos, for example, now, if I choose many locations there, will it have a cost implication?
Like what locations? Is it different cities or different countries or?
No, different city. I mean different cities, sir.
Okay, so who wants to answer that question based on what I said previously? I've talked about something like that before. Who? Okay, Godwin.
Okay, said it's good to narrow down, for us to narrow down, and like instead of just choosing Nigeria, say, oh, you can choose maybe Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, or instead of choosing the O of Lagos, you can choose some cities in it because of bidding. If you are being broad based on bidding, you might not have you might not be able to beat what other people are bidding to run that same ads in the whole of that geographical area. So it's good to narrow down for different cities, small, and place your ad like that.
All right, so that's fair. So, Mr. Shalami, did you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Good. So I said it's actually okay to target the entire Nigeria if you are starting afresh, like this is the first time you're running an ad. But if you already know where your major customers are from, it is best to target those specific cities, maybe Lagos, Abuja, Ogun State, this one, that one, Benin, Delta. You understand? And why is because it just gives you a more fighting chance compared to other advertisers. So I said, compared to someone that is targeting Nigeria, Ghana, and all these countries, this person is bidding against other advertisers. Like these advertisers, some of them are spending like 10K per day, some of them 25K. Then you are coming with your 5K or maybe with your 10K. So it's a bid. You are bidding against other advertisers. So if you target smaller locations, your competition is what? Smaller compared to someone that is targeting like 5 different countries at a time. Is that okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay, so Mr. Ajayi is raising up his hand. Or Godwin, you can speak.
Good evening.
Yeah.
Sorry, sorry I came late. I'm just coming in, not quite long. The question I want to ask, I actually related it with you on your DM, but I didn't get response. So I think this is going to be a better this is the better time of relating it. It's
Oh,
about
so
Pixel.
WhatsApp,
It's about
WhatsApp cleared.
yeah, WhatsApp. Yeah, on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp. I already DM you 2 days or 3 days ago about it, but I didn't get a response from you.
Yes, I'm saying my WhatsApp cleared. It's crashed, so it cleared. So sorry about that.
Oh, no problem, no problem. So the question is about Pixel. Firstly, I watched the video on the YouTube, not on the platform actually. So, and you are explaining something about Pixel, and I want to know whether some video are mixed in that YouTube because uh there's a clip you explained that if you have not watched how to install Pixel, you can watch the video. And I searched all through the video. I didn't see well you install the installation of Pixel. That's one. Secondly, I didn't know much about Pixel. Maybe it's a beta tool that are necessary for people that are using website or not, or maybe I don't know how important it is. Do you get my boss? So I will need I will need you to shed a little bit light on it about Pixel generally.
All right, all right. So in that playlist that I shared, there's a video that is called no, number 1R, how to set up pixel and events. So it's in the list. So is asking what precisely Facebook pixel or meta pixel is for. Who can answer that question, please? I made mention of it. Okay, Mercy.
Yeah, the pixel is a code on your site that Facebook uses to track activities on your website. And it also gives them the right to monitor the activities on the website. Okay, and then events will now tell Facebook to charge when people take action. For instance, if on your website they click the course or they sign up or they want to buy, that event, that clicking is the event. And the reason why Facebook is able to record that as an event is because your pixel has already been connected to the site. So that is what pixel and event is all about.
That's amazing. That's very
Okay,
amazing.
which means Pixel is actually meant for people that have website, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Or
Okay.
the way you can set it up to with seller.
Okay, seller. Okay, no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Any other questions before we move on? Mr. Destiny James.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening,
Can you
Richard.
hear me? Good to be here. This is my first time of joining your class since how many
Wow.
years? Okay. I want to talk something about the PZ sharp. I wasn't in class when you teach them about PZ, but the little idea I have about the PZ, I just want to say something about the PZ. To me, I'm going to say PZ is a piece of code that you can add to your website. It track website visitor action, allow you to measure your ad performance, building target audience, and optimizing your campaign. I don't know if I'm correct. That is what me I understand about PZ.
Yes, very correct. Very correct. So you can also add things like when people interact with your website, for example, Facebook will know those precise people that have interacted. So what Facebook will do is Facebook will go and look for people that are similar to those people that have interacted. So it just makes it improves on your targeting. You understand what I'm saying? So Mohammed, I noticed you wanted to say something before we move on to TikTok ads.
Oh, sir, I'm good.
All right, that was good to hear. So TikTok ads. You know, I told you that TikTok ads has what? The same thing. Remember, I said it. I stated it. So that's the main reason why I said if you understand one of these things, it will just be easy for you to understand every other thing. How many of you can see my screen? Can you see my screen, please? I don't want to be talking and people cannot see my screen. Can you see my screen? I need answers. So if you can see my screen, raise up your hand. Hello, if you can see my screen, raise up your hand. All right. Messi, can you see my screen?
Yes.
Good. Amarachi, can you see my screen? Can everybody see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, that's good to hear. So this is it. There are actually more options, but this is the first one. This is the first time I'm creating, so you're just giving us three. So can you see awareness, awareness, sales, sales? Which one again? Leads generation, leads generation. So that's exactly how it is. So that's why I was saying that by the time I teach you the first, the second, I teach you Google ads, I teach you Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Snapchat ads. By the time you start seeing all of these things, it will build an incredible familiarity with this entire process. So even later, when you want to run another type of ad, it will be easier for you to just understand because you already understand all of the fundamentals. So let's select brand awareness. Can you see it? Brand awareness. So what did we do? We went to ads.tiktok.com, but firstly, we logged on to tiktok.com. Then we went to ads.tiktok.com. Then we connected um our TikTok accounts to our TikTok business. So it's actually very easy. It's a process I explained in the TikTok videos. You're going to understand it better there. But let me just break everything down for you. So I selected brand awareness, traffic. Let's click continue. So TikTok targeting is actually incredible. I'll tell you that much. It's actually very incredible. Let's name this new or new ad. So this is normal campaign. Can you see it? This is what campaign. Very, very easy. Then this is the ad. So I can do something where, okay, let me go to campaign. Because I realized that there are two options. There's the one option where they strip away all of the other options to target, to do this, to do that. and they just make it simple for you to be able to create an ad. So let's go for the full option now. Let's click create. All right. Okay, so this is the ad. Let's add a creative real quick. So this is for my TikTok post. Let's add this one. Let's just put in the. I want us to quickly go to the targeting. So create your own. Oh, this thing is not giving me what I want. And that's because it's the first ad. I'm sorry about that. Because it's the first ad. What should I do? Let's focus this one. So it's a new account. All right, while that one is processing. So I said something about A/B testing. You can remember what I said about A/B testing and what's the purpose of A/B testing. So A/B testing works for all the platforms actually, whether it is Google or Facebook or this one or that one. What did I say about A/B testing? Who can speak, please? A/B testing. Just raise up your hand if you want to speak. A/B testing. Okay. Destiny James. A/B testing. Can you hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Destiny James.
Okay, A/B testing. To me, what
Yeah.
I understand about A/B testing is that it allows businesses to make data-driven decision and optimize and lead to improve their performance and higher conversion rate in their business.
All right, all right. Mohammed.
Um, and A/B testing is just like when you are running any type of ads and you want to compare them. It's just like A and B. You want to compare how the first one works and also how the second one works. For example, you have an image and have the video, so you want to see which one will perform better. So you run an A/B testing for the picture and also for the video to see which one is performing better. At the end of the day, you check the performance, and if the video is working perfectly, then you go with the video. You can also do that for the primary text by changing the primary text or changing the headline or just changing things. just comparison between ad set A and ad set B, or ad A and ad B. So that's it.
All right, Mercy.
Me? Okay. So A/B testing is testing out two same ads, but using two different variables. Now, for instance, you want to check the one that will perform well. So probably you change the two headlines, or you use a different primary test. And you also said that we should not be testing two variables while
So
we
this
are
is
doing A/B testing. So we should test for one variable so that we will know which one that will perform well. And then while running the ads, the one that perform well, we will now leave it and turn off the one that is not performing well. So that's what A/B testing is all about. And if you run it for too long.
okay. Okay. Um, Amarachi, do you want to add anything?
I don't add anything. She just said it all. Said it all.
All right. All right. So A/B testing is okay. Patrick, you want to say something?
Okay, good evening, sir. Okay. In addition to that, which people shared, I remember you said you don't prefer doing A/B testing specifically, in your own words, that you rather duplicate the ads, and change the variables and see what the one that is performing better, so that I can stop the one that is not meeting up to the expectation. That if you are given the option of A/B testing now, duplication of ads and changing variables, you prefer duplication of ads. In fact, you demonstrated it that day. Thank you.
All right, so that's good. So I said I don't prefer to choose the option of A/B testing that they gave me, but duplicating ads and testing them against each other is also what A/B testing. Why I don't like to select their own options is because they normally give time. They say, okay, the ad has to run for this day. So they always say you should give something like an end date. So if the ad is performing well, then you set an end date. You have to duplicate it and create another one. So it's just best to what? Duplicate it instead of sort of like using their own A/B testing option. Just duplicate it, then you can change, you can switch off anyone when one is performing more than the other. So see TikTok ads manager, you see campaign, you see ad group, and you see ad. It's the same thing as what? Campaign, ad set, and what? Ad. Are we here?
Yes.
Good. So that's exactly what TikTok ad is. There's campaign, there's ad group, and there is ad. So they might not be giving us the full options today. I don't know what changed, but it's surprising. All right, so let's switch to full option. Because that's the first time I'm even seeing this one. Good. Now you're talking. So can you see my screen?
Yes, we can.
Good. So can you see that it's almost the same thing? There is reach, which is awareness. Can you see reach, awareness here? Can you see traffic ads? Can you see traffic? Can you see video views? Video views is under what? Is under engagement. app promotion, leads, sales ads, and what? You see sales ads. So can you see that it is actually what? The same. So if they ask you, okay, what is the objective reach for? You already know. What is traffic for? You already know. What is video views for? You already know. App promotion, you already know. The only one that you might not understand is what? Community interactions. So this is basically what? To get more followers or TikTok page visit. That's community interactions, which is almost the same thing under engagement ads where you, or traffic ads where you run ads, you run the traffic ad to your what? Instagram profile. So can you see? Here it is called community interaction. Do we understand?
Yes.
All right, that's amazing. So let's click reach. So what I basically want to show you is the targeting options on TikTok here. So it says was for reach, show your ad to mix maximum number of people. Let's select that. Then click what? Continue. All right, sorry, we need to set the oh, we can switch off campaign budget optimization. We can switch it off. So if you can, good, I want someone to even tell me this. Under campaign ad set ad on TikTok, where are we now? If you have to group it into what? Campaign ad set ad, where are we now? You can talk if you want to talk. If you want to,
Campaign.
that's amazing. So we're under what? Campaign. This is campaign basically. So what we can just do is what? Name our campaign. Let's just say new and testing. Then click continue. Now, where are we now?
Ad sets.
That's amazing. But on TikTok, it is called ad group. Can you see it? Can you see it? Placement. This is placement. This is targeting. Can you see it? This is budget and schedule. Can you see that it's almost the same thing? Are we here? It's literally
Yeah.
almost the same thing. All right. Let me now break it down for you. Now, this is targeting. You click this edit icon to edit it, and you can select the country you want to target or the state. I can say, you know what, I want to target yeah, I think TikTok can target states. Yes, yes. All right. So can you see there's Nigeria? Let's look for Lagos, Nigeria, which I doubt if there will be. All right, so there's no Lagos, Nigeria. That's sad. Let's search for Lagos State precisely. All right, so we can't even target Lagos State, but we can target the country Nigeria. All right, let's search for Ogun. That's a little sad, but you can only target the country Nigeria. We'll take what we have. Now, this is age. You can target, I would suggest you don't target 13 to 17 because it comes with higher scrutiny. Even on Google, on Facebook, on any of those platforms, they will scrutinize your ad more. So target from 18 to whichever age you want to target to, maybe 44. Then this is gender. Now this is custom audience. You would have seen this on Facebook. So you can create a custom audience based on your previous ads. You can create a lookalike audience based on your previous ads. Then you can also exclude audience. Maybe one ad ran that you didn't like. You can create a custom audience based on that too, or something like that. So that's custom audience basically. Now this is detailed targeting. So this is where you target based on. Now, I know some of you, when you get to this part, you start looking at the options and you start saying, wow, the options are not really many like that. Look at the options. But let's do something, right? Let's search for marketing. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see how many options you just brought out? So always remember to do what? Search. Remember the KSPP, KESPP for targeting, the targeting tricks I taught you. So after generating all of those many similarities, this, that, are we here? If you don't find it, just searching normally like this. Can you see it? The options feel very little, right? If you don't find them here, you can just what? Search. Can you see? Chef, V chef, master chef, chef, the chef, this one chef, that one chef. Can you see? So you can search for it. That's one of the main reasons why I love TikTok. TikTok has more options when it comes to targeting or targeting interest. And why is because they optimize their hashtags. So if you don't see it as additional interest, you see it as hashtag interactions. Is that clear? If that's clear, let's raise up our hand. All right, that's amazing. So always remember to search for it. So on TikTok, you will most likely find it. That's the thing about TikTok. Let's even search for skin problem. Let's see if we will see. So I've not tried this one before, but let's search. Boom! Can you see skin problems? It is available. Let's go to Facebook and see if we will see skin problems. Ad set. What did I say? There's nothing like that. So can you see? So that's what TikTok does. TikTok will most likely have it. Let's search for building confidence. So that's why I said I don't know if you remember. Okay, it does not have building confidence, but it has confidence. Confidence boost, self-confidence. Let's search Facebook. Sorry, not you. All right, they don't have. But let's search confidence. All right, nice. They have self-confidence. So TikTok will always give more options. All right. So let's scroll down to devices. Now this one is normal too for Facebook, where you can select the devices. Let me even show you on Facebook. I think it should be here. Let me click show more. Sorry. I think it should be, let me try to find it. I've seen it before. It should be around here. All right, I'm sorry about that. It should be. All right, I can't find it, but I know I've seen it before on Facebook. So you can say, okay, based on connection type, I don't want people that are using 2G to use my to see my ad. And why is because the video will be too slow when loading and it is understandable. So then you select 3G, 4G, 5G. Can you see that? Then you can say, okay, oh, I don't want can you see there's even Globacom and others, but that one, don't worry. You can say precisely that you only want people using Glow to see your ad, which is not suggestible. You can also come here and say, okay, look, device model, I only want Apple users, Google phone, then select the number of phones that you want. If you want only those people that are using good phones. You can also say OS versions. You can say, okay, I want people that are using iOS 18 and above to see my ad. So let's just select all. So operating system, all. But I'll suggest you don't tamper with this though. I'm just giving you the options. You understand? There's even device price. Can you see that? You can say you don't want people that are using small phone. You want people that are using phone from 1,000 upward. $1,000 plus. So can you see that detailed targeting? Are we here? If you are here, say yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
They want people with plenty money.
Yeah.
Exactly. So you can select the specific types of people you want. Maybe people that are using big phone. So it just creates. I don't understand. I don't know how to put it, but TikTok ads, when it comes to detailed targeting, I think they are the only ones that I can say they are in huge competition with Facebook ads when it comes to targeting. When it comes to targeting, they are in huge competition. But this is where the but comes in, right? So if I come here and I say, you know what, I want to run $5. Can you see what TikTok would tell me? Can you see this? It must be at least what $20 per day. Can you see that? While on Facebook you can run 2,500 naira daily. So can you see? So that's the bot. Oh. So what I can do is I can set an end date and say, okay, I want my ad to run. I want to do lifetime budget. Can you see? So for lifetime budget, if I reduce it now, I say, oh, $20, what would they say? You can do only 280. So I can do 300. I can do 300. I'll run the ad from, let's say, 1st of July. Okay. They also have the things that they normally used to check, though. So I can't go too far from 1st of July. Let's say 31st. So can you see? But if I go too far and I say, okay, I want to run to September, it might flash me the red card. Oh, they didn't flash me the red card. Let me try to go far. The last time I tried to do, they just told me, nope, that's too far. So for those who say, okay, maybe it's expensive, what you can do is you can do lifetime budget. So remember I said what? I couldn't run less than $20 per day. But with $300, I can decide. I said it is my network. Let's say to July 1st. For lifetime budget must be a number between $2,440 to whatever number they put here. So can you see it? So that's the downside of TikTok ads. Let's be honest, it is actually very, very expensive. But you could run ads for a big business and they will say they want TikTok ads. And why is because TikTok, that's where the audience is currently. If you check social networks with top, let's even do it. Social media with the highest, let's say, daily active users. Top 10. All right, so let's see. Top 10 with daily active users. Okay. Okay, they are showing me monthly active users. All right. So TikTok is number 5 currently. TikTok is number 5 currently. So that's pretty much how it is. So daily budget, because they are even saying you will spend up to $37 some days. That's freaking expensive, man. All right, so frequency cap is something that I didn't explain here. Good. So let me explain it now. Frequency cap. How am I lost in? I'm losing some details here. Sorry, let me just quickly find it. Frequency cap. Good. Yeah, it is called standard attribution selection. So show ads no more than 3 times every 7 days. Show ads no more than once a day. Can you see that? Why here it is what? Let me try to set it up here. Here it is click through 7 days, view through 1 day. Here it is show ads no more than 3 times every 7 days. Which one is even more understandable? This one is more understandable. So let me explain it. Yeah, they're trying to ask you, like, what precisely do you want? Before people take action, what do you want? Do you want them to see the ads at least 3 times in 7 days? Or you want them to see it at least once a day? Or you can also set like a custom and say, okay, you know what? Let's say I want them to see it 7 times in 7 days. So impression means like them noticing the ad. That's what impression means. So when you see 2,000 impressions, that means a couple of people have noticed the ad 2,000 times. So based on your settings, that's how you determine what the number of people. So you can say, I want 1 impression in 7 days, at least 1 impression. That means they will show the ad to 1 person 1 time in 7 days. So if you say 7 impressions, 7 days, that means they will show the ad at least 1 time every day. Are we here? At least 1 time, that's 7 times in a week. 7 times in what? 7 days. If you understand, put your hands up. Let me see. Maybe I should re-explain it. If you understand, just put your hands up. Good. So if you say, okay, I want my ads to be shown 3 times at least in 7 days, then in 7 days to show your ads 3 times to one person. So why is because some people might actually want more. Some people might want 7 times in like 2 days. And why is because the more they see your ad, the more like they are likely to interact with it or to click it or to do something. While some people believe that, look, if you have seen my ad once and you don't take an action once in 2 days, move on. That means they are not interested. So it depends on your own belief. Oh. Are we here? It depends on your own belief. So you can just select maybe show no more than 3 times every 7 days, which is actually very good. So that's the same thing that you use here. So click through 7 days, view through 1 day. That means give them 7 days to take an action, but let them view it at least once a day. Very, very easy, right? So remember, can you see bid control? How many of you can see bid control? I said by default you are bidding. But this one is the default bidding price that they've put there. You can also increase it. But I said what? By default, you are bidding automatically. As long as you are running an ad on any platform, you are bidding. You are bidding against other advertisers. So automatically, you are bidding. So yeah, they're now making it clear to us that, look, this is your bidding cost per 1,000 impressions. So who can remember? I don't know if you can remember. I explained bidding. Where is even that option for bidding? I think it should be all right. Where is it? Who can remember? I explained bidding. Good. I said something about bidding. Oh boy, where is this bidding thing? It is around here. Sorry, I can't find it. Okay, this one is lead ad now. Bidding is supposed to show. Look at it. Cost per result. Remember, I said something about bidding. I said under Facebook ads, there's cost per result goal and bid cap. Who can explain the two? Who can explain the two? Good, good, good. Okay, Mr. Sholami, you are cost per result cap and bid cap, or cost per result goal rather than bid cap.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
You said you explained that bid cap is the highest amount that I can pay on bidding.
Good.
The amount that I can pay. The highest number. I mean the highest number that I can pay for this bidding. That's bid cap.
Yes.
Why cost per result is cost per impression. Maybe I cannot pay as this impression, maybe 1,000 impression. I can't pay more than that.
Okay, that's you tried. So bid cap, I said bid cap is this is the highest I can pay for this is I cannot do more than this. Bid cap. That is it. While cost per result is saying that what I can pay around this price. That means it could be higher, it could be lower. Are we clear on that now? Cost per result, it could be higher, it could be lower. I can pay around this amount. That is why by default, this is what Facebook select. But for bid cap, you are saying I cannot go higher than this. So this is the best and the worst I can do. Are we clear on that? Are we clear on that?
Yes.
All right, that's amazing. Okay, Mr. Idowu Nobu, you're raising up your hand.
Yes. So which one is best for someone to pick in that the bid cap, or since you said Facebook have their default, is it
Yes, just
should we always change it from their default to the one that suit
no,
us?
it's best you leave it as their default.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir. So bidding, you can decide to remove this bidding. Oh, sorry, I moved it. So can you by default, if you notice, by default, TikTok has already put a price there based on our daily budget. But you can decide to remove it and say, okay, TikTok, freestyle, put any price that you want, which is also best for Facebook. Let them decide the bidding cost because they are just running this ad for the first time. So it is best to let them decide the bidding cost. Even for Google too. There was one time that I too know, and I went to go and put bidding cost, only for me to find out that the price that I was supposed to be paying per impression was way higher than what I put. So my ad started underperforming because they were like, okay, you're charging too little. So it's just like you are in an auction, for example, and they say $1,000, $1,000, $2,000, and you are still raising up your hand for $30. So obviously you won't get the item that they are auctioning. So it is best that you just leave it, let them control it. So if other people are bidding for 1,000, they will just spike your own up to by default to 1,000. But don't worry, it's not that harsh. 1,000 is too much. So I hope you understand everything on this ad group. We can unmute our mics. Hope we understand everything on this ad group.
Yes.
All right, Destiny James.
Okay. Thank you, sir. I'll ask a question. I want to make a payment on TikTok. Is there any way in which I can make use of Naira card?
Okay, are you talking about the mobile? The one for mobile?
Yeah, if I want to make a payment, you know, TikTok, if someone want to make a payment now, we'll be using dollar card. Can we make use of Naira cards to make a payment?
No, I've tried it before. So even if you want to pay for something, if you want to pay for the ad in Naira, you have to use a virtual dollar card. So mine is showing in Naira actually. Is your own showing in Naira?
No.
Oh, mine is showing in Naira, but despite that fact, I have to make use of a dollar card, and it's not TikTok's fault. It's actually the Google and Apple payment system. They don't work with most of our Nigerian cards.
Okay. So thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Ozo, you want to ask a question?
Okay. Hello. Good evening, Coach.
Good evening.
Okay. Thank you very much for taking your time to explain this concept to us. But please, I have a question, then maybe a complaint, then perhaps a suggestion. Let me start with the question.
All right.
About this boot camp. It's centered around the 5 pillars of marketing, right? That's advertising, sale,
Yes.
promotion. Yes, around the 5 pillars of marketing.
Yes.
Okay. So, but as it stands now, I think that what we are zooming in on at the moment is one of the pillars, that's advertising.
Yes.
Okay. So hopefully, would you touch on promotions and public?
Yes. Did you check the curriculum?
Yes, I did. I checked the curriculum. I've been going through them.
All right. So those ones are for week 6, week 7, week 8, week 9, week 10, week 12.
Okay. That's fine. That's very fine. Then my complaint is this: it's about access to the materials. At first, when I got those materials, those 5 pillars of marketing, as well as those other bonus materials like web development, add a blog, and copywriting, it was easy to open them. I could just open them and go through them when I have the time to do that. But recently, opening these course materials have been very, very difficult and can be frustrating when you are just, you just have the time to do something and you can't do them. So I would suggest that if there's a way you can make it easy for us to access material, because I'm actually enjoying reading ahead of this thing. Like when I had that, I'd already started reading sales. I was enjoying your class on data analysis as well as buyer persona. Some of us go through this course for very specific reasons, and I was finding value in those materials. So if it's possible for you to release those materials like the way you did initially, then that will be fine, so that I can reach them whenever I want to reach them. Then the suggestion is this. I don't know if you've tried using, placing course materials directly on Google Hard, on the drives, as well as you can send materials to Google Drives or to Telegram. I think access there is a lot easier than trying to access them on WhatsApp. It's just a suggestion. I don't know if you have other plans. Yes, but then I would really like to have the materials like I had it at first, and go
All
through
right.
them.
All
Yes.
right.
All right.
That
Thank
will,
you very much.
yeah, you're welcome. That will be done.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome. So, um, click continue. So after the campaign, the ad group, now this is the ad, which is just the easiest part of everything, but also the most important because this is what people would see. So remember that we connected our TikTok page. So can you see it? That's why we have this here. So you can select either single video or carousel image. Now, if you want to generate a very great primary text, you can use Google Gemini. I actually use Google Gemini a lot. So I actually use Google Gemini a lot. So it is just a suggestion. So this is it. You add a call to action if you want to. Then you can add a disclaimer if you want to, and that is it. Can you see? Tada, you've completed your TikTok ad. So it is very, 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 very easy. Or is there anything about this that is complicated or sophisticated? Eh? You can unmute your mic. Is there anything about this that is complicated? It's actually
No.
very. Godwin, you want to ask a question?
Yes, sir. Is there a way of tracking our page using TikTok ads, just like Google Analytics and Pixel?
Yes, there's TikTok Pixel too. I also explained that one. There's TikTok Pixels.
Okay.
So so by the way, I actually shared the Google link in the group chat. So how to access the Google ads and the Facebook ads. So I'll still share the rest. Adesola.
Yes, thank you very much for the enlightenment for this session. But please, I have a question. Like we're talking about at first when we started the class, we're talking about the Facebook um objective. Now I want to ask actually, like if we're running an ad, it used to be traffic, just especially let's say they're running sales. So I want to ask what's the difference between traffic and leads objection. Then the sales objective. Now you mentioned that one has to have a website. How about if you have a website, you set up the pixel, but you did not get any sales? Could there something be wrong? That's number one. Then the second question I want to ask about the ad
All right, so
creative.
you have asked two questions now. Difference between sales and traffic. Who can answer that question? The
And
difference.
difference between traffic and lead.
Okay, difference between traffic and leads. Who can answer that question? I've answered it before. Who can? Who can? All right, Mr. Sholamuyiwa, traffic and leads.
Traffic and leads is an ad that you run to your website, to your DM. While leads is an ad that you run to generate contact information about that person so that you can do the follow-up. That's my understanding.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, so what was your second question again?
Okay, my second question is about single image. Under ad creative now, we can pick single image or video or pick carousel image or video. Which one is best to pick, and which one is indicated for which? Like for example, now if you are running for digital marketing stuff now, which one will you prefer to pick?
Okay. So I think it's based on preference. If you have a lot of options to display to your users, you can use a video and use the video to show all the options. But you can also use carousel to show all of the options. Like if you see Jumia ads, carousel, Temu, carousel. Why? Is because they have a lot of options. Do you understand that?
Okay, thank you. I get that now.
All right. So I have only one thing to show people. I just use single image. So, Muhammad.
I don't have question. It was just since I raised up my hand.
All right. Who has any question?
Please, I still have question. Please,
All right.
regards to the TikTok ad payment, like now, is it that we have to use a dollar card? Because I didn't get that part clearly. The last part when someone was asking.
Yes, you have to.
Okay,
You
so
have
for the dollar card now, you can use a virtual dollar card from all these
yes,
pay, cheaper cash.
yes. Cheaper cash, grade.co, GigPay, Wema Alert, Destiny James. Okay, I think that was a mistake. Adesola, do you still have any other questions?
No, I don't have any question. The other thing I also had is just about accessing the course, like, because
All right, so
I've been able to access the course by just watching through the link one by one. But the one that has the password totally honest, I've not been able to actually reach that course.
all right, we'll work on it. Sorry about that. So, yeah, that's all for today's class. So please remember to watch the videos. You can even